Now, I know I've talked about change being hard, right? And I think one of the things that happens is that people that are reluctant to change or reluctant to try new things associate that feeling that they have, that adrenaline, that nervousness of the unknown, they equate that to anxiety, right? And if they've experienced in other areas of their life anxiety, which is a signal for us to be wary, be careful, hyper alert, right? Like be alert, don't make any fast moves, or the opposite, like get the heck out of here. don't do this. And so they equate that in their brain. They interpret it as anxiety. They get nervous. Oh, I can't do that. My anxiety's through the roof, right? Instead of kind of changing the language and saying to myself, no, it's not anxiety. I'm perfectly safe, right? I am going to take some risks, but it's not life or death. Hopefully, your risk you take is not life and death. And this feeling that I'm feeling is actually adrenaline. It's actually the energy I need to push me to get started. Because, and I've explained this in other videos, to start something new, it takes an absorbent amount of energy. It takes more energy to start something than it is to keep going with it, right? Things in motion stay in motion, things at rest stay at rest. But the initial beginning of it, the initial start of something, it's like a rocket ship taking off. It needs blasting that power just to get off the ground. And then once it's in the air, it coasts. I know gravity and stuff has a lot more to do with it, but you know what I mean. So that's that feeling, right? So we need that energy. We need that adrenaline. Our body's giving us that push that we need to start something new. And I think sometimes people mistaken that as anxiety, which is be careful, beware, be wary, hyper alert. You don't like this feeling. You don't want to, you're in danger, right? And so they end up not starting, not doing, and they go back to their old comfortable ways that don't produce that feeling. And the truth of the matter is if you don't break through and do that and begin the new adventure or the new habit or the new lifestyle or whatever that your goal is, you're never gonna succeed at it, at that particular thing, right? If you keep going back to your old ways, you keep gonna get the old results. And so, if you want to change, if you want, something new in your life, if you want something better to happen in your life, they don't just happen. You kind of have to push yourself to start. Then they start coming, right? But again, it's that initial start that you have to kind of like. Sometimes it's a lot, especially like I say, if you've had a lot of anxiety, a lot of things in your life that have, give you that same feeling, that similar. It feels the same, but it's not the same emotion. Then it's very easy to mistake that and misinterpret that. And I've done it myself, so it's not like only if you have extreme anxiety, right? Like it can happen just because all your life that's how you've dealt with that feeling, and now you automatically do that because that's what your mind is trained to do. And to break that initial thing is first to be mindful of it happening and say, no, I'm not in danger. I'm just excited. This is just the adrenaline I need to get me started. I'm just going to get started. I'm just going to do it, right? In small steps, like I talked in my other video. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you remember to let the people that you love know that you love them. Send them that text. Give them a call. Give them a great big hug every chance you get. Live your life enthusiastically. Live your life mindfully. And live your life with gratitude. And until next time, guys, please be well. Peace. Peace. Shove it in your face, right?